And now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Stephen A. Wall Memorial Gymnasium, home of the Western Boone Stars. Tonight, the Stars host the Lady Quakers of Plainfield.
Well, hello and good evening. Welcome to Western Boone High School for tonight's matchup between Western Boone and the Plainfield Quakers. Western Boone will look to defend home court on senior night against the Plainfield Quakers. The Stars come into this match with a record of 17-9 and 7-1 in conference play. Plainfield, on the other hand, comes in with a record of 18-8 and 5-2 in the Mid-State Conference. Western Boone recently won a match that moved them up in the state rankings from 8th to 7th in Class 2A. This team has seen a lot of success under head coach Laura Lawson, who has led the Stars to 7 straight sectional championships, winning 6 out of 7. An impressive feat, but can that momentum translate into another successful run for the Stars and a win here tonight against a very tough Plainfield volleyball team who won their county tournament for the first time in 19 years and have the best record currently in school history. This is also the first season Plainfield has ever beaten Brownsburg, who is a perennial powerhouse in Indiana. 2 of the girls for Plainfield have nearly broken school records, and their setter, who is ranked number 1 in the state, broke the record for assists, so they have a very powerful front line. Olivia Utterback has been one of the focal points for the Quakers as she is nearing a school record. The Quakers libero also broke the dig record. She currently has 291 this season. This year's Stars team is not as tall as they have been in the previous years, but they make up for it with team chemistry. This has helped them defeat teams like McCutcheon, Covenant Christian, and Tri-West. They also look to make up for the height with some good blocking up front from Anna Jones and Caitlin Kaufman, 2 of the tallest players on the team. Jones has 29 blocks to lead the team, and Kaufman has 21 to fill out the second spot. We are now introducing the starters here for Western Boone High School. And the starting lineups tonight, number 5, Caitlin Kaufman comes in, the senior. Number 10, Maddie Hodgen, the senior as well. It's outside hitter. Both the Caitlin Kaufman and Maddie Hodgen are outside hitters. Lexi Dunnigan, another senior, steps into the lineup. Number 15, Jordan Kiger, another senior, who's a setter. 18, Anna Jones will be the middle hitter. And number 24, McKenna Way, will step in as a defensive specialist and an outside hitter as well. We are ready to go here from Western Boone High School. The officials are ready to get this one underway, and so are we here from WBTV Sports. I'm Colin Burns bringing you the action tonight here for the Lady Stars as they take on Plainfield. And this will close out the home stretch at Western Boone. Final home game of the season for the Stars here on senior night. Both teams ready to go here. We have Plainfield in the lineup. Looking at their stars, they got number 1, Piper Hessen, who is a freshman. Number 3, Olivia Utterback, the star player, who's a junior. Emily Lynch steps in at middle, number 4. And number 6, Eden Amos steps in as a sophomore, is also in the middle. The team captain, Isabel Vernigo, steps in, number 7. Gracie Brackney, number 8, is outside hitter. And the libero is Emma Lane. And these seniors, very good group of seniors ready to get this one started. Plainfield will serve first. Back to serve, number 7, Isabel Vernigo, the captain. Student section here at Western Boone ready to go. Vernigo lofts it up and over the net. Goes right to Hodgen. Hodgen sets it out of bounds. And that's going to be a quick score for Plainfield. That's an ace there for Vernigo. Vernigo has done a very good job here. Looking at her, she has 4 kills on the season. At 8 attempts, that one sails out of bounds from Vernigo. Western Boone scores the first point of the match off the powerful hit from Vertigo. So McKenna Way will back to set it up and ready to send it away. Takes a few dribbles at the baseline for the basketball court. Now lofts the one up over, and it goes right over to Utterback. Utterback sets it up, and it goes back over the net to Western Boone's side. Jordan Kiger sets it up, and Anna Jones fires one into Plainfield territory. Plainfield does reset, though. Utterback fires it over the net. Jordan Kiger sets again. This one for Maddie Hodgett, blocked at the line. Once again, Maddie Hodgett comes in with a tip. It falls under the net, and Plainfield scores another one. Plainfield off to a very good start here. Number 8, Gracie Brackney, back to serve for the Quakers. Plainfield up 2-1 so far here in the opening match. Takes a few dribbles. Now she lost one up over the net. McKenna Way is there to get the dig. Jordan Kiger tips it back, and it's going to be a point for Plainfield off the net violation. A 3-1 lead here for the Quakers to start this one off. And serving Brackney. Fires another one. That goes right and hits the line. This one's going to be a point, though, for the Stars. Sailed out of bounds and a rotation coming in here. Plainfield, number 5, checks in. That's McNamara. And then number 13 checks in for the Stars. That's Marley Ransom, a freshman, defensive specialist. She will serve. Ransom fires it over the net. Goes back to the Plainfield side of the libero. Emma Lane is there. And this one is a nice kill there from number 3, Olivia Utterback. Utterback leads the team in kills. She has 349 on the season. And the libero will be back to score, Emma Lane. She'll be back to serve this one away. Fires it over the net, and this one is corralled by Caitlin Kaufman. Kaufman runs up, and Kiger gets the set, and Maddie Hodgen fires it over the net. This one's set up, a little tip drill, and Hodgen is able to recover it alongside Anna Jones. Caitlin Kaufman fires it back over the net side for Plainfield. Right there, a nice spike, and once again from Olivia Utterback. Olivia Utterback, already 351 kills here on the season. She has 2 tonight. And Lane will continue. 5-2 score here for Plainfield on top. Lane approaches the line. She fires one up. Kaufman is there. And Anna Jones spikes one. It's blocked back, and Way is not able to get to it. Plainfield with some good blocking up front. They have a lot of size there with Utterback and Emily Lynch. Emma Lane still serving here as Plainfield takes a 6-2 advantage here in the first set. Lane fires it up over the net. Kaufman is there to get it. Jordan Kiger sets for Maddie Hodgen, who has it blocked at the line. And up and over the net. And right there, Western Boone's going to score a point off of Anna Jones. And the libero checks in for Western Boone. That's Maddie Hawkins, another freshman. She will be back to serve. Western Boone down by 3 points, 6-3 score. Plainfield on top. Hawkins fires it over the net. It's corralled. Emily Lane is there. And this one's fired and up and over, but it's saved by, that's number 13, Marley Ransom. It flies out of bounds. Plainfield gets possession back. And Olivia Utterback is back to set it up. Serving for Plainfield as they lead 7-3, Olivia Utterback. Fires one up over the middle. This one is taken by Ransom, and Maddie Hodgen fires one over the net. It's not taken nicely by Plainfield. Utterback fires one over the net. And right here, Caitlin Kaufman fires one right at Olivia Utterback and gets the kill. Good kill there from Caitlin Kaufman. She now has 177 kills on the season. And back to serve it for the Stars, number 10, Maddie Hodgen, the senior. She takes a few bounces from the ball and rifles one up over the middle, lofts it up high in the air as Utterback. And this one's a nice kill for Plainfield. Number 11, Jaden Ross launches it into Western Boone territory. And number 8 checks in, Brackney for Plainfield. Back to serve, number 1, Piper Hessen. She's a freshman, outside hitter, and she lofts this one up. Right there, Jordan Kiger with the set. McKenna Way palms it over the net, and this one's corralled nicely by Plainfield. They take it back up. Jordan Kiger's there with the set, and a little bit of confusion. They can't get it back over to the other side. Hessen still serving as Plainfield takes a 9-4 advantage here in the first set. Maddie Hodgen is there for Jordan Kiger. Sets up for McKenna Way. McKenna Way, not enough power to get it over the net. And Plainfield scores again. So early on in the first set, 10-4 score, Plainfield on top. And this one's fired over the net. Jordan Kiger's there for the set, and a nice spike there by Maddie Hodgen to get it back. Right there, and a whistle's blown, and it looks like it's going to be a Plainfield point. And Western Boone's going to take their first timeout here in the match, and we'll take a timeout as well here. You're watching Western Boone Volleyball here on WBTV Sports.
Have you ever wondered if you could drive a school bus? Wouldn't it be nice to work when your kids are in school?
Western Boone is currently accepting applications, allowing us to train you one-on-one for this exciting opportunity. For more information, visit our website at weboschools.org/employment for this exciting opportunity.
Come on, take the wheel. Join a great team in a rewarding job.
And welcome back here to Western Boone High School. Plainfield has taken an 11-4 advantage over Western Boone here on senior night for the Stars. Western Boone looking to get back into this one. They called their first timeout of the match. And Olivia Utterback has been doing great. And also Piper Hessen has been serving well in the backcourt. She is still serving. Plainfield has been in control so far. Hessen. That's set up. Plainfield going with a three-lady front. And she catapults this one over the net. It's corralled by Hawkins. And a nice tip by Caitlin Kaufman to get it over for the Western Boone point. The size of Caitlin Kaufman is definitely hard to match up against. Right here we got Lexi Dunnigan checking in for Western Boone. She comes in for Ransom. Jordan Kiger back to serve the setter. Catapults this one over the net. It's taken by Lane. Set up nicely by Piper, and she gets this one over. It's taken nicely by Dunnigan. Maddie Hodgen fires a spike over the net. It's recovered nicely by Plainfield. One-handed palm over the net for number 8, Gracie Brackney. Plainfield so far in control here, 12-5 advantage. Kaufman scored the last point for Western Boone on the tip. Back to serve it is number 10, Megan Fisher. Fisher fires one. It goes out of bounds, and Western Boone will take control. Plainfield leading by 6, 12-6 score. And in for the Stars, Anna Jones checks in. She was the only underclassman to start in tonight's lineup for Western Boone, the rest being seniors. Kaufman takes one step, fires it over. This one's caught by Piper. Oh, and a nice block at the net. Western Boone will take it. They get an extra point on the board. And right there, Brackney couldn't fire it over the net. Kaufman serving. Steps up, launches it. It's taken by Hessen. Hessen gets it back. Kiger not able to get there. And number 5, Grace McNamara is able to get it. Back to serve for Plainfield, number 7, the captain, Isabel Vernigo. And right here, McKenna Way steps up, fires one, and it's good. Good slap right there by McKenna Way. She's going to go back to serve. So far, Way this year on serving has been tremendous. 47 serving aces from her. And right there, Western Boone not able to get back to it. Plainfield scores another one. And a substitution for Plainfield. Jaden Ross checks in for the Quakers. And it's been all Plainfield so far throughout this match. They lead by 6. The serve is over from Brackney. Tigers there to chase it down, and so is Hodgen. Hodgen gets it back over the net. They step up. Olivia Utterback fires, and she gets the kill. Utterback has been impressive here so far. It's hard to compete when Plainfield has the #1 setter in the state of Indiana. Brackney back to set it up and serve. She catapults this one low, and it's hit. It's an ace for Brackney, and Kaufman is not able to dig it out. Plainfield leading by 8, 16-8 over the Stars. She fires this one. Kaufman is there again, and it's going to be another ace for Brackney. That's 2 straight. Brackney so far this season, she had 105 kills coming into this match, and as far as aces go, right there, Way is able to get it. Kiger sets it up, and this one is wristed over by Kaufman. Olivia Utterback fires in, it's blocked nicely, sent back over the net by Kiger. Another setup, and right there, a nice tip. The Stars are there for it, but it's going to be a Plainfield point. That's Jaden Ross with the point for Plainfield. Still serving is Brackney. Brackney so far this season had 3 aces coming into the matchup. She has 5 total on the year. Brackney fires it over. Way lets it sail out of bounds, and that's going to be a long-waited point for Western Boone. Substitution coming in. Ransom checks back in for the Star. She's going to serve, and Lexi Dunnigan will come to the bench. Ransom jumps it over the net, skips it back. The captain, Isabel Vertigo's there, rolls off the top of the net, saved nicely by Western Boone. Maddie Hodgins there, palm it over, and it's saved nicely by Vertigo. Vertigo fires back to Utterback. Utterback gets it over the net, set up by Kiger on Western Boone, and Way is not able to launch it back over. Plainfield takes a 10-point lead here in the first set, 19-9 score. Score goes to 25 for the win. Emma Lane is back to set it up. She serves it over, drops in nicely. Way's able to grab it, but it's going to be an ace for Emma Lane, the libero. And a timeout is taken by Coach Lawson of Western Boone after giving up a 20-9 lead to Plainfield. We're going to take a quick break here. You're listening to WBTV Sports, Western Boone.
You can handle a night at Indiana Beer Farm.
It was awesome.
Scary. Very, very scary.
We traveled an hour and a half to come to it.
Come see what's new in our spectacular haunted hayride stunt show and scream your way through our blood-curdling slaughter bar.
Don't touch me! I peed my pants.
You did?
Yes, so long. Spooky ass. I had fun. The worst part was that when you had...
If you want fear, if you want fun, get it all for one low price at Indiana Fear Farm. Open this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Go to IndianaFearFarm.com now for instant coupon. Indiana Fear Farm in Jamestown. Come out here for farm fresh beer.
Oh my God. Scary.
IndianaFearFarm.com.
Well, back here to Western Boone High School, Emma Lane for Plainfield is serving now. It takes a tip over the net, saved nicely by Hawkins. Hodgins fires it back over the net for Plainfield, set up nicely. Utterback lofts it up over the head. Hawkins is able to get it, set up by Kiger. Way fires it back over the net, and it's taken nicely by Plainfield. And once again, Hawkins is there for the dig. Kiger sets it up to Hodgin, who fires one in. It drops to the floor. Nice set there from Western Boone defensively, and they get the point. Anna Jones steps to the bench, and in comes Kaufman. Hawkins is serving. She lost this one in the net, ricochets it back. So Plainfield will take a 21-10 lead. And Western Boone in danger of giving up the first set. Back to serve for Plainfield, Olivia Utterback. Utterback lofts this one over the head of the net. Kiger's there to set it up. Hodgin flies in, palms it over the net, and it's saved by Utterback. Utterback flings it back into one-handed save there by Hawkins. Emma Lane sets it up, and Utterback flies in to try and kill it. McKenna Way is there for it. Ransom fires it back over the top. And right there, nice block at the line, and it flies out of bounds. Nice block up front by Kiger and Kaufman to set up the point. Still a 10-point ball game here. Hodgen back to serve. And Maddie Hodgen, she has 40 aces on the season. And right here, this one flies over the net. Taken nicely by McNamara. Flies back over. Kaufman sets it up. Back to Kiger. Hodgen flies in for it. And Utterback gets the dig. Right there, another block at the line by Kiger and Kaufman. Kiger's going to set it up here for Kaufman and fires one into the corner. Kaufman with the kill. Caitlin Kaufman leads the team in kills, 176 on the season. Hodgen back to serve still for the Stars, 21-12 score. Plainfield on top. Hodgen lofts it over the net into the right corner. It hits the line, but it's going to be a Plainfield score. And a couple of substitutions for Plainfield. Piper Hessen, number 1, checks in. And also checking in number 8, that's Brackney. Back to serve is Hessen. Hessen raises her arm, flings it over the net. Hawkins is there for it, and chasing it is Kaufman. Hawkins fires it back over. Nice save from Western Boone. Utterback is there. Brackney fires it back over. Good save there. Kiger gets it over the net, drops it to the floor. Good tip there from Kiger to get it over the hands of Brackney, and it fell right to the floor. Kiger is going to serve, and Lexi Dunnigan, number 12, will check back in for Western Boone. I'll start on the good sequence save from Kaufman and then Hawkins to get it back over. Kiger steps up, fires over the net. Good dig there from Utterback. Utterback's going to take it herself, and it fires the kill. Straight over to Hodgen. Utterback's going to step out, and actually she's going to stay in the game. Number 10 checks in for Plainfield, Megan Fisher. She will serve. Fisher steps up, gets this one over to Hawkins. Kaufman flies in, and it is going to sail out of bounds instead. Plainfield 1 point away from taking the first set. Fisher serving for Plainfield on top, 24-13. Fisher steps up, not enough juice on it, falls down at the net, and Western Boone's going to take over. Caitlin Kaufman will go back to serve. Anna Jones checks in for the Stars. And number 4, Emily Lynch checks in for Plainfield. It's served there by Kaufman, drops in nicely. Utterback there to cradle it, fires over. Brackney is there. Kiger sets it up for Hodgen, who fires it over to Utterback, and Utterback's not able to save it. Kiger there with the assist for Maddie Hodgen, who gets another one. A 9-point ball game. Western Boone here serving as Kaufman. Gets it to Utterback. That's up nicely. Brackney's going to fire. Has it blocked at the net. Set up by Vertigo. Vertigo gets it over, and this one's not going to be good for Western Boone. They drop the first set. All right, so we will move on to the second set here after Plainfield takes a 10-point victory, 25-15 over Western Boone. Take the first set here on senior night. We're going to take a quick break here as teams transition. You're listening to...
You can handle a night at Indiana Beer Farm.
It was awesome.
Scary. Very, very scary. We traveled an hour and a half to come to it.
Come see what's new in our spectacular haunted hayride stunt show and scream your way through our blood-curdling slaughter bar.
Don't touch me! I peed my pants.
You did?
Yes, go long. Spooky ass. I had fun. The worst part was that when you had...
If you want fear, if you want fun, get it all for one low price at Indiana Fear Farm. Open this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Go to IndianaFearFarm.com now for instant coupon. Indiana Fear Farm in Jamestown. Come out here for farm fresh beer.
Oh my God. Gary.
IndianaFearFarm.com.
And welcome back here to Western Boone High School. Western Boone dropped the first set to Plainfield, 25-15. Hard-fought battle here. So far, the Stars have switched sides, so now they will be on the right side of the screen, and Plainfield has switched over to the left side. So to get this one underway, we have about 1:25 left on the clock before everything gets started. Looking at the team leaders for Western Boone, Caitlin Kaufman leads the team in kills. She's a senior. Anna Jones leads in blocks. Aces is Maddie Hodgen. Digs, Maddie Hawkins. Assists, Jordan Kiger. And receptions, Maddie Hawkins is a freshman as well, the libero. Doing work here so far early against Plainfield. Both teams have done a very good job. Plainfield has a lot of speed on the other side to get to the ball and able to fire it over the net with great speed. And it's very hard for Western Boone to control it to get the digs. And so far right now, Plainfield leads 1-0 in this match. So 40 seconds left to go. Both teams are still in their respected areas. All right, we're ready to get going here. Western Boone has taken the floor, and in the lineup for the Stars, number 22, Tori Wilkinson is checked in, along with Kaufman, number 5, 15, Kiger, 10, Hodgen, Alyssa Wethington is in, number 14, and number 13, Ransom is back there as well. The libero checks in for Wethington. That's Hawkins. And to serve on this second set here is Hodgen. Hodgen has it set up ready to go. Plainfield ready on the receiving end. Hodgen serves it up. Utterback is there for it. Set up nicely by Vernigo, and it's fired over by Brackney. And Brackney gets the first point on the board for the Quakers, and they take over immediately. Vernigo is back to serve for Plainfield, the team captain. And that's saved nicely by Ransom, set up by Gordon Kiger, and right there, that's going to be too many hits for Western Boone, not able to get the setup properly. Plainfield's going to take another point. Second set underway here in this match. Plainfield took the first one, 25-15. Good serve over by Vertigo, set up nicely. Wilkinson is there to palm it into the left side. And the first point for the Stars comes from Tori Wilkinson, who just stepped into the lineup. And Holly Thompson checks in for the Stars along with number 12, Lexi Dunnigan, the senior. Holly Thompson, junior. And Holly fires it over, only to fly out of bounds. So Plainfield gets another quick point. Take the 3-1 lead. Similar start to last match. Brackney is going to serve it. Checking in is Jaden Ross. Utterback is up front. And right there, this one barely caresses over the net. And Holly Thompson tries to get it back over, but it's going to be out. So Plainfield will take another point. Brackney still doing nicely here. She launches it over, saved nicely by Hodgen, but it flies into the stance, out of the play. And that's another ace for Brackney. Brackney to set it up, she serves. Dug out nicely by Hodgen. Lexi Dunnigan is there for the tip, and it's saved nicely by Thompson. Wilkinson fires over the net, and Brackney's not able to get there. And Western Boone takes another point. 5-2 advantage for Plainfield. Kaufman is back to serve for the Stars. Fires it over the net. Taken nicely by Lane. Set up. And this one is spiked down by Olivia Utterback. And Vernengo right there with the assist. Let's set it up. Back to serve is Emma Lane for Plainfield as they take a 6-2 lead. And right here, flying in is Lexi Dunnigan for the kill. Utterback was nearly there to block it. Substitution for the Stars. McKenna Wade checks in. She's going to go serve. Way has it set up. Launches it over the net. Saved nicely by Lane, but it's going to be an ace for McKenna Way. And now the Stars within 2 points of Plainfield. Plainfield still on top 6-4. Way with a nice launch over the net. This one nearly gets out of bounds, but Ross is there to get it. Utterback flicks it over the back of the net. And right there, Thompson is able to get it. And Hodgen flies in to try and get it back over the net. She does. Coming in nicely. And this one's going to go to Plainfield. Right there, Jaden Ross there with the kill. Back to serve Olivia Utterback for Plainfield. Utterback flies it over. Way is there to get it. Hodgen palms it over the net. Utterback is there for the dig. Setting up. Jaden Ross fires, but it's going to be a point for the Stars. Double hit. Substitution for the Stars. Number 15, Jordan Kiger checks in, the setter, and Ransom will check back in as well. And Jordan Kiger leads the team in assists with 436 on the season right here. This one's set up and flying into the net is Emily Lynch. That's going to be a point for Western Boone on the net violation. Ransom is going to be back to serve for the Stars. She's set up. This one flies over. Emma Lane for Plainfield's able to get it. Vernengo gets it back over to Jaden Ross, and Ross just tips it over the net, and it falls right in the zone for the point. Still a 2-point ball game. 8-6 lead for Plainfield. They dominated the first set, 25-15, and back to serve is Piper Hessen. Hessen did very good in the last set. Fires over, Way's there to grab it. Kiger sets it up for Hodgen, who gets it blocked. And a nice save there from McKenna Way with the right arm. And Hodgen tries to dig it back over the net, but it just barely tips the top, and it's going to be rejected. Plainfield gets a lucky break there. Piper Hessen still serving for the Quakers. Plainfield leads 9-6. Hessen fires it over, saved by Hawkins. Ransom is there. This one's got to get over the net, and a nice job by Hodgen to get it there. Set up by Vernengo. Vernengo gets it to Brackney, who fires, and it's going to be a Plainfield point. And all of a sudden, Plainfield trying to inch away here. 10-6 advantage for the Quakers. Quakers wearing the red uniforms, Western Boone in the black. Ways there for set it. Kiger sets it up for Hodgen, who gets it over the net. It's going to fly out of bounds, but not before it's tipped by Plainfield. Emily Lynch was there to try and set it back, but it results in a point for Western Boone. And Maddie Hawkins back to serve. She takes a running start, lofts it over. 2 Plainfield defenders are there. This one's set up, and trying to get it back over is Emily Lynch, but Kaufman is there for the block. Good job by Kaufman to get in there and reject the shot. It gives Hawkins more chances to serve. This one drops in nicely over the middle. Set up, and this was tipped by Utterback, but Way is there to get it. Set up by Kiger. Hodgen flies in, and this was blocked at the front line and give it back. Brackney fires. Hodgen there to save it. This one tipped back to Way. Way gets it over, flies out of bounds. Too much juice. Still a 3-point ball game here. Western Boone holding closer this set. Emma Lane will check out. And number 6, Eden Amos will check in for Plainfield. Plainfield on the left side of the screen. Western Boone on the right. Serving is Fisher. Fisher gets it over to McKenna Way, who saves it. And right there, Ransom with the running start palms it over the net. Right there, Brackney lofts it high, and Way is there to save it. Hodgen fists it back over the net. Set up nicely. This one flies out of bounds. It's going to be a point for Western Boone. Eden Amos was there for the tip. Tori Wilkinson will check in for the Stars on the right side. And number 4, Emily Lynch will check in. Actually, she will come out for Plainfield. And also number 10, Megan Fisher will step out as well. Hodgen back to serve for the Stars. Running start. Lofts it into the corner, where Utterback is there for it. Brackney fires it back over. Set up nicely by Kiger. And right there, it's rejected at the line, but it's going to sail out of bounds. Nobody on Western Boone touched it. And they get the point as a result to make it a 1-point game. Hodgen serving. This one's fired over. Good dig out there for Plainfield. Utterback fires it into the net, and Western Boone's going to tie it. It's a good dig by Piper Hessen to set it up. Utterback not able to get the length on it to get it over the net. Hodgen lofts this into the corner again. Hessen is there. This one's set up nicely. Oh, back over the net. Nice kill there from Kaufman. Western Boone takes the lead here late in the match. 12-11 score. Hodgen still serving for Western Boone. Good action here so far. She fires it over the middle. That one's going to sail out of bounds, though, as Western Boone started to get momentum. Back to a tie ball game here so far. Back to serve is Verningo for Plainfield. Verningo fires it into the corner. That's a nice ace there from Verningo. Hawkins was not able to reach out and grab it. This is a tough shot to get to, very low. Got over the net. Hawkins wasn't able to step up there and grab it. Verningo fires again. This one's high, and it's saved nicely by Hawkins. Hawkins sets it up. Kiger sets it up for Kaufman. It's rejected at the net, but it flies out of bounds. Point for Western Boone. Holly Thompson checks back in for Western Boone along with Lexi Dunnigan, the senior. Thompson will serve on this set. Thompson steps up, fires it. Olivia Utterback is there, set up. Utterback flies in to try and spike it away. Thompson is there to grab it along with Hawkins. Wilkinson fires over the middle, blocked at the line. Emma Lane sets it back up for Olivia Utterback, who tips it over the net, and it flies right over the Weibo defenders. Not able to get their hands on it. And checking in is Jaden Ross for Plainfield. Utterback is still in there at the middle. And back to serve is Gracie Brackney. Brackney hits it over the middle. Hodgen is there to get it. And Wilkinson flies in for the kill, but it's going to be a point for Plainfield as they reject it at the line. Utterback is there to block it. Good blocking here so far from Plainfield. Person leading their team in blocks so far this season with 102 is Eden Amos. Plainfield not able to get the point. Brackney got the ace. So a 16-13 ball game here so far. Western Boone did take the lead early on. And Dunnigan lofts this one into the right side corner. And that makes it a 2-point game here. Dunnigan with a nice setup from Thompson, who had the assist. And number 5 checking in, that's Grace McNamara. Kaufman is back to serve, also wearing number 5. Launches it right at McNamara. Set up by Jaden Ross. Olivia Utterback fires it into the Weibo defenders. It sails out of bounds. Emma Lane is going to be back to serve this one for Plainfield. Hard to control the up front with Utterback standing there, ready to send shots away. Right there, Hawkins to dig it out. Thompson sets it up for Dunnigan. Dunnigan tries to tip it up and over the net, but it's not going to have enough power on it. Plainfield with an 18-14 advantage. Western Boone will take a timeout, and we'll take one as well. You're watching WBTV Sports.
Have you ever wondered if you could drive a school bus? Wouldn't it be nice to work when your kids are in school?
Western Boone is currently accepting applications, allowing us to train you one-on-one for this exciting opportunity. For more information, visit our website at weboschools.org/employment for this exciting opportunity.
Come on, take the wheel. Join a great team in a rewarding job.
And we're back here at Western Boone High School, where Plainfield has taken an 18-14 advantage over the Stars. Much less like the last set. Western Boone didn't even get over 15. They were beaten by 10, 25-15. And Plainfield jumped out to a large lead in that first set. But right here, Western Boone has held on. And the Weibo Strong fans are out here to support the Stars on senior night. Emma Lane is back to serve it for Plainfield. Lane gets it over the net. Hawkins is there and sends it into the crowd. Emma Lane, good serves here so far. They're going right at Hawkins. She leads the team in serves received. Right there, she gets another one, sets it up for Thompson. Thompson gets it back to Alyssa Wethington. Wethington's not able to get it over. Tipped up nicely by Utterback. Tori Wilkinson with a save, drives it into the back line where it is recovered nicely. And this one flies out of bounds. Western Boone is going to take the point. That was number 5 there who has set up Grace McNamara. McKenna Way checks in for Western Boone. She's going to serve. Way sets it up, fires a missile into the backcourt, and this one's going to be awarded to Plainfield as it looked like it barely hit the line. But nevertheless, this is going to give Utterback a chance to serve it over. Olivia Utterback is now back to serve. Nice save there from Hawkins. Thompson tips it up for Hodgen. Hodgen gets it back into the corner for Utterback, who saves it. And Ross fires it out of bounds. And it's going to be awarded to Plainfield off the tip from Hawkins. Back serving Olivia Utterback, who's been very sensational here tonight. Plainfield on top 21-15. Utterback serves it up and over. Way is there to save it and send it back over the net, but Utterback is there to set it up. Vernigo was there to set it. Tips it back over. Vernigo sets up again for Ross. Ross flies in with a tip. Nice block up there up front by Dunnigan. Vernigo tips it back over. Set up nicely by Hawkins. Hodgen flies in for it. This one bounces off the scoreboard, and it's going to be a point for Western Boone. And number 13, Ransom, checks in for Western Boone. She's going to serve along with the setter, number 15, Jordan Kiger. Ransom back to serve it, palms it over the net. This one's saved nicely by McNamara. Ross flies in, trying to get it to the other side. No good there. Nice setup there by Western Boone. Ross flies in to give it another try, and she gets it this time. Got it over Ransom, who saved it last time, but not this time. Checking in is Piper Hessen, and also number 8, Brackney. Plainfield leading 22-16 over Western Boone here in the second set. Hessen back to serve. Flings it over the net. Way is there to get it. Kiger sets it up for Hodgen, who flies it for the kill. Hodgin with a lot of power on the hit. She gets a nice spike there right on the left sideline. Hawkins serves it over the net, drops in nicely for the ace. Utterback not able to get it there. Maddie Hawkins, the freshman libero. Good ace for her there. Hawkins fires another one right at Utterback. That's set up nicely. This one's going to hit the pole from Lynch. And Western Boone with another point. 3-point ball game here in the second match. Second set. Good tip in there by Hawkins. Utterback saves it with the forearms. Oh, this one's fired right back over to Ransom, who slaps it down to the ground. Plainfield takes over again. Number 10, Megan Fisher checks back in for Plainfield, and Lynch will come to the bench. Timeout taken here by Western Boone again. We're going to take another timeout as well.
Have you ever wondered if you could drive a school bus? Wouldn't it be nice to work when your kids are in school?
Western Boone is currently accepting applications, allowing us to train you one-on-one for this exciting opportunity. For more information, visit our website at weboschools.org/employment for this exciting opportunity.
Come on, take the wheel. Join a great team in a rewarding job.
Welcome back here to Western Boone High School, where the Plainfield Quakers lead a set over the Stars 23-19. They took the first set by a score of 25-15, led by Olivia Utterback in her power hitting, also the number one setter in the state. And that is Isabel Vertigo. But back serving right now is Megan Fisher for Plainfield. They're 2 points away from another victory. Right there, Ransom able to save it. Kiger sets it up for Hodgin here, who tips it back up and over. Saved by Fisher. Brackney fires into the zone, and it ricochets off of Hawkins and right into the face of Ransom, and it's going to fall to the floor. Plainfield now 1 point away from winning the set. 24-19 score. Megan fires it back over, saved nicely by Ransom. Kiger sets it up for Kaufman, who gets it blocked at the line. Kiger sets it back up and again, over for Olivia Utterback. Utterback fires a Brackney, it's blocked at the line. That's going to be awarded to Plainfield. Plainfield's going to win the set. That's the end of the second set. We're going to move on to the third set here, and we're going to take a quick break again. You're listening to WBTV Sports here.
You can handle a night at Indiana Beer Farm.
It was awesome.
Scary. Very, very scary. We traveled an hour and a half to come to it.
Come see what's new in our spectacular haunted hayride stunt show. And scream your way through our blood-curdling slaughter bar.
Don't touch me! I peed my pants.
You did?
Yes, go long, spooky ass. I had fun. The worst part was that when you had...
If you want fear, if you want fun, get it all for one low price at Indiana Fear Farm. Open this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Go to IndianaFearFarm.com now for instant coupon. Indiana Fear Farm in Jamestown. Come out here for farm fresh beer.
Oh my God. Scary.
IndianaFearFarm.com.
Welcome back here to Western Boone High School. Plainfield leads 2 sets to nothing over the Stars here on senior night. They took the first one 25-15, and then the second one was much closer, 25-19, and we could be potentially moving on to our final set here unless Western Boone can pull a victory out. So far, it's been all Olivia Utterback for Plainfield. She's been flying in for a hefty number of kills. And she came into this match leading the team in kills with 349. She's done a very sensational job here along with Brackney, who came in with 105 kills. She's gotten a handful tonight. Hessen has also gotten involved, a freshman. She came into this one with 114 kills. Looking at the aces, the serving aces, Piper Hessen came in with 22, Olivia Utterback with 44, and Isabel Vernigo with 27. Megan Fisher, who's been serving well tonight, came in with 38 aces. She's been doing a good job so far in the serving department, looking at the blocking numbers. And right here, Emily Lynch with solo blocks. She came in leading the team in solo blocks with 34. She has 100 total, but the leading blocker, Eden Amos, with 102. So far, she has 25 solos and 77 assisted blocks as well. So far, it's been all Plainfield here. And Olivia Utterback, one of the best players in the state, doing a very nice job here for her team against a very tough Western Boone team. Back to serve it now for Western Boone, the captain, Isabel Vernigo. The horn sounds. We got this one underway, the third set. Here's Vernigo. Flings it up and over the net. That one saved nicely by Ransom. Set up by Kiger. Hodgen flies in. Saved nicely by Emmeline with the left hand. Flings it back over. Ransom is there to get it. Set up by Kiger. Kaufman fires back over. Saved by Utterback to the other side. And Hodgen is there to try and block it, but no good. Plainfield starts off with 1 point. They have not allowed Western Boone to score first here in any of the sets. Vernigo lofts it back over to Ransom. Nice setup there by Kiger to one-hand it back over the net. Utterback fires in it, just barely gets inside the line, and she gets the point. Still serving is Vernigo. In the lineup is Brackney, Utterback, and Emmeline. Right there, Way tries to save it. Hodgen gets it back over the net. Reversing position. Set up by Vernigo. Olivia Utterback flies in for another kill right at the freshman Ransom. Plainfield doing a nice job here getting going, up 3-0. Vernigo lofts it over. Way's there to dig it out. Kiger sets it up for Ransom. Ransom fires it back over the side to Hessen. Flying in for the tip, and it barely gets inside the line. That's going to be a Plainfield score. Brackney was there. Trying to dive inside was Way, who came over. Vernigo fires it back over. Ransom there to get it for the Stars. Running over it is Hodgen. Hodgen gets it back to Lane. Lane sets it up, and it goes back and over the net by Amos. Set up by Kiger. Kaufman fires it over, but it's going to be another point for the Stars. So Western Boone finally gets on the board here in the third set. Hodgen is going to go back to serve it for Western Boone. Kaufman, a very smart player up front. She knows when the ball is going to go out of bounds. This one fired right over to Piper. And this one's going to be another point for Western Boone. That's the illegal hit there from Brackney. Hodgen with another chance to serve. Hodgen lofts it up in the air, fires it over the net. This one's taken nicely, set up by Utterback. Utterback tips it over into the zone. Hodgen not able to get there. Plainfield takes a 3-point lead, 5-2 over Western Boone, and number 11, J.M. Ross, checks in. Back to service Brackney. Brackney lowers this one into the zone, but it's taken nicely by Hawkins. Hawkins fires it back over. Set up, and Olivia Utterback fires into the right side corner for the kill. She's able to serve it nicely and swat it. She has a very powerful spike on the other end. McKenna Way is going to step out for Western Boone, and Tori Wilkinson will check in. Brackney still serving for Plainfield, gets it over into the zone. This one tips up and over, and it's blocked back inside by number 6, Amos. Amos leads the team in total blocks on the season adds another one to her total right there. This one flings into the net. Western Boone gets an easy point there. So Brackney's rotation will finally end. Holly Thompson will check in for Western Boone. And number 12, Lexi Dunnigan, will check in as well for the Stars. Brackney stepped out for the Quakers, and in is number 5, McNamara. Right there, a nice fly in by Thompson. This one's set up, and right there, rejected at the net. Vernigo tried to get it in. Right there, tipped by Utterback. Utterback flings it back over, and Western Boone not able to control it. Credit to Utterback for the block there. Emma Lane will serve for Plainfield, leading 8-3 here in this set. Right there, Kaufman's able to dig it up. Nice save there by Dunnigan to get it back over. This one's set up, and Jaden Ross flings one into the net. Plainfield not able to come away with a point here. Western Boone's going to take possession again, and in comes Anna Jones, number 18 for the libero, Maddie Hawkins. Immediately firing over the net, it's Kaufman, set up by Utterback into the middle. Ross flings it over the net. Right here, Anna Jones tries to loft it over the net, but it's going to be a Plainfield point. Plainfield up by 5 here, 9-4 in the third set. Oh, and right here, this one's a nice ace for Olivia Utterback. Hodgen was there to try to save it. This one just bounced off her fist and went out of bounds. Utterback still serving. Palms up, launches over the net, and Hodgen is there to save it. This one goes back over to Dunnigan. Dunnigan fires it out of bounds right at the Weibo cheer block. Timeout taken by Western Boone to try to clean up the mistakes here. They're being dominated here early on. 11-4 score. Plainfield on top. We're going to take a short break here on WBTV Sports.
Have you ever wondered if you could drive a school bus? Wouldn't it be nice to work when your kids are in school?
Western Boone is currently accepting applications, allowing us to train you one-on-one for this exciting opportunity. For more information, visit our website at weboschools.org/employment for this exciting opportunity.
Come on, take the wheel. Join a great team in a rewarding job.
And welcome back here to Western Boone High School. About 20 seconds until we get underway here out of the timeout. Western Boone down 11-4 to the visiting Plainfield Quakers. It's been all Plainfield here so far. They won the first two sets, 25-15 in the first and 25-19 in the second. Right here now leading 11-4 with Olivia Utterback serving for Plainfield. Emma Lane checks in the libero. And serving it up here is Utterback. Right there, saved nicely by the forearms of Hodgen. Hodgen palms it back over, saved by Plainfield. Jaden Ross flings it back over to Hodgen, is there to get it. This one flies under the net, and it's going to be a point for Plainfield. Holly Thompson not able to get there fast enough to try and dig it out. Utterback still serving. She gets this one over, drops into the zone for Hawkins to get it. Oh, nice serve there by Thompson, who gets it back over. Acted like she was going to set it up. Instead, she sets it over the end of the net, right into the middle zone of Plainfield, and Western Boone finally gets another point. McKenna Wade checks in for the Star. She will be back to serve there at the edge of your screen. Takes a few dribbles, running start here, slaps one over, and this one's an ace for McKenna Wade. Right into the right side zone. Quick point there, and Western Boone down 6. Way takes a few dribbles. Running star here, lofts it in the air and flings it over, and a little too much power on the serve. It's going to be a Plainfield point, and a rotation coming in for Plainfield. Number 1, Hessen checks in, and number 8, Brackney will check in for the Quakers. Been all Plainfield here so far. And Hessen with the serve over. Hawkins is there to save it. This one's tipped back up and over by number 8, Brackney. She gets another block point. Hessen is back to serve. Piper Hessen, the freshman, the outside hitter and defensive specialist. Flings it in the air. It goes out of bounds past McKenna Way's head. It's going to get over the volleyball line, and Western Boone's going to come in with some subs. Thompson checks out for 15. Kiger, she checks in, and Ransom will check in as well, the freshman. Defensive specialist Ransom, very good in the defensive category. So far, she's been hit at a lot tonight, and she's mainly held up well. Offs one over on the nice serve there, saved by Olivia Utterback, who flings one over to Maddie Hawkins, who saves it. Hodgen gets it over the net. Utterback is there. This one's set up, and Brackney was there to slap it over. Goes back to Anna Jones, who flings it back over, saved by Emma Lane. Brackney tries to fire it. It's a block shot by Kiger and Jones to combine there for the point for Western Boone. Ransom is serving for the Stars, down 6, 14-8. In the third set, Emma Lane is there to take the first hit. Brackney fires, and it goes over the line. It's going to be a Western Boone point. Still back serving is Ransom. Ransom lofts it up, flings it in. Utterback is there to get it, set up nicely, and it goes out of bounds. Plainfield point. McKenna Way not able to get there. Subbing in is number 10. That is Megan Fisher. She's going to serve for Plainfield. Stepping up, Fisher fires it over. This one flings right back into the net. Maddie Hawkins was there. She says, my bad, to McKenna Way, the senior, who was also there. And here comes Megan Fisher back to serve. Steps up, launches it over. This one saved by Ransom. Anna Jones fires for the kill. Right in between the defenders of Plainfield, she found a lane to put the ball, and it results in a point. Western Boone still down 6, trailing 16-10. Hawkins serves it up, drops nicely into the zone. Utterback is there to get it, and this one's set back over by Amos. And serving it is Vertigo, the team captain. Vertigo fires over. Nice save there by Ransom. Hodgins sets it up for Way, and Way not able to get it back over the net. That's another point for Plainfield. Plainfield threatening to go up by an even bigger margin, up 18-10. Ransom is there for the save. This one's going to be an ace, though. And right there, the team captain, Vertigo, with another ace, and a timeout is taken by Western Boone. We're going to take a timeout here. You're listening to WBTV Sports, Western Boone Volleyball on Senior Night.
You can handle a night at Indiana Beer Farm.
It was awesome.
Scary. Very, very scary. We traveled an hour and a half to come to it.
Come see what's new in our spectacular haunted hayride stunt show and scream your way through our blood-curdling slaughter bar.
Don't touch me! I peed my pants.
You did?
Yes, go long, spooky ass. I had fun. The worst part was that when you had...
If you want fear, if you want fun, get it all for one low price at Indiana Fear Farm. Open this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Go to Indiana Fear Farm.
Sorry to interrupt the ad, but we're back here at Western Boone High School. Serving it up is number 7, Vertigo, the team captain for Plainfield. Lofts it up and over the net. Saved there by Way, but it's too low for Kaufman to corral. And now Plainfield just 5 points away from taking the third set and the match. Vertigo, launch back over, saved nicely by Ransom, who falls down. Hodgins is there to save it back, and Emma Lane's there. Tipped back again by Lane, who saves it up, and Brackney digs it back over the net. Kiger sets it up for Hodgin. Hodgin gets it right to the zone there, but saved by Brackney. Set up by Vertigo. Maddie Hawk is there for the save. Kiger sets it up. Hodgin fires, is blocked at the line. Right off the top of the net, Utterback with the block again. Assisted by Amos. 4 points away from winning the match. Vertigo steps up, serves it. Way's there to get it on the sideline. Hodgin fires into the zone. It's blocked again by Olivia Utterback. Once again, Amos there, the front line of Plainfield. Really hard to get past here with all the size. Here comes Vertigo again. Gets it over. Ransom's there for the save. Kiger sets it up for Hodgin. Hodgin palms it over the top. Saved by Vertigo. Vertigo tips it back over to Olivia Utterback, who gets another kill. And Western Boone, their lowest scoring mark of the night, as you can see on the screen in the top left corner. All right, here Vertigo serves it back over. Ways there to hit it up, and Kiger not able to get it right at the hips. Plainfield 1 point away from taking the match, and the Plainfield faithful are on their feet. The Red Pride surely showing out here tonight at Western Boone. Launching it back over his Ransom. Kiger's there to set it up. Hodgin fires, blocks at the line once again by Amos and Utterback. And a shot that flies wild by Kaufman goes out of bounds. It's going to be a point for Western Boone. Hodgin is going to go back to serve, and they're going to make a substitution. Tori Wilkinson checks in for McKenna Way. Hodgin trying to keep it in check. Plainfield 1 point away from winning the match, and right here, that's an illegal alignment for Plainfield. It's going to be another point for Western Boone. Down 12, Plainfield on top 24-12. Hodgin sends it up and serves it over. Utterback is there to get it. Vertigo sets it up. Utterback fires for the kill, and that's going to be the end of the match here. Western Boone defeated here on senior night by Olivia Utterback and company. Plainfield High School takes the win here and the clean sweep 3-0. And the Western Boone Stars will go to Monrovia to open up sectional play. See if the Stars can get back to another sectional championship appearance and win another one. That will be, if they do win the next one, it will be the 7th championship in Coach Lawson's tenure. And that's the end of our broadcast tonight here. I'm Colin Bruns, who brought you the action here from Western Boone High School on senior night. Thank you for joining me. We'll see you next time here on WBTV Sports.